Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Kevin.
And welcome to
2K
Studios. Today, we're talking about Superman.
Better believe it. It's an exciting movie. It's a lot of good things to talk about it, but
and bad things.
It's very true.
I'm the critic here. I will convince you that Superman is not super by the end of this video.
Wow.
Or I won't. We'll see.
That is a little heart-wrenching. Should we introduce ourselves, maybe?
Yeah, go ahead.
A little bit of that.
Well,
I'm Kevin. I'm a big fan of movies. You know, movies, shows, Netflix, ice cream, the normal things most people enjoy on the weekends. And this here...
Yeah, I'm Caleb. I'm a guy. I do theater sometimes, do a lot of cosplay. I really like Superman, and that's why I'm very critical of productions that involve superheroes.
This is true. So we're gonna dig right into Superman here.
Yes.
Caleb, what was your opinion?
Overall opinion. Well,
yes.
I recently I watched because I did a little preview of what my opinion was when I left the studio. I made like a 30-second video, and I said I enjoyed it, and I did at the time enjoy it. But now that I think really hard about the plot, I enjoy it less. But we can talk about that. What do you think?
Honestly, I'm not a big superhero Marvel DC. I enjoy it, but I don't know all the comic books and things like that. So when I watch these things, I don't know the history behind it. I just enjoy the film and the movie and the acting and that kind of thing. So when I watched it, I thought it was pretty good. I thought there were some sloppy moments throughout it, especially acting and also some visual stuff. But outside of that, I thought it was overall a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. I laughed at some things because I thought were just kind of dumb, but outside of those things, it was good. I don't know. It's okay.
For me, there was two really enjoyable moments, which we will discuss. But first, Superman was written and directed by James Gunn. Yes. You might have heard of him. He's done other things, like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Great movies.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one. Let's see. It premiered July 11th, 2025, with a budget of $225 million.
Wow. That's a lot of money for this.
I know.
I did not realize that.
The marketing budget was estimated at $200 million just for marketing.
Wow.
So overall, we have an entire expense of $425 million.
Wow.
For this
crazy.
movie, $425 million.
Almost $500 million. Well, close to $500 million.
The final box office was $615.7 million.
Wow.
And that's an estimated gross of $190.7 million.
So, not too shabby.
I don't know if I'd be super happy about that for my first live-action Superman James Gunn universe movie, but it is what it is.
It's true.
It was the 9th highest so far in 2025.
Wow.
It has been beaten by F1. You seen F1? It's that race car movie. I haven't seen it yet.
I don't know if I have, actually.
I think it's got, I don't know who's in it, but it was beaten by How to Train Your Dragon.
I've seen that.
Zootopia 2.
I've not seen that.
Oh, that's a good one. I just watched that. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle.
I keep hearing good things about that, but I've never seen it.
Jurassic World Rebirth.
That movie was terrible.
You watched it?
Horrible movie.
Oh, we might have to watch that. I haven't watched it yet.
Atrocity. Please don't watch it. It's not worth it. Save your eyes.
The Minecraft movie.
Also an atrocity.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I think it just made movie because of the memes. Of the chicken jockey! All right, Lilo and Stitch.
Good movie.
And then the Chinese movie called Ne Zhe 2.
Heard of it.
Yeah.
Watched the trailer. I was going to watch it. Have not watched it.
That was the #1 movie so far in 2025.
No way.
Over $2 billion was made by
Wow.
Ne Zhe 2.
Well, I'm going to have to watch Ne Zhe 1 and then Ne Zhe 2.
Oh, right? All right, but let's talk about Superman. We have a new Superman out with the Henry Cavill and with the David Cornsweet. What do you think about David as Superman?
I thought he actually did a pretty good job. There was some, the fighting scenes and some dramatic areas, especially when he's interacting with, townspeople, that didn't give me that good old strong, Superman feel, from some of the older movies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought he did a good job. His facial expressions there wasn't a whole lot of facial expressions, which Superman movies in general don't typically, I mean, historically, don't have like a lot of facial expressions or a lot of, you know, drama, because the guy can't, you know, he's Superman. I mean, come on, you know,
stoic.
He is. But I thought he did overall a pretty good job.
Yeah, I liked his performance. I didn't have a problem with it. All right, how about Rachel Boshan as Lois Lane? I probably butchered her last name, but
yeah.
What do you think of Lois?
She was okay. She was the one I thought was actually probably one of the one of my least favorite.
Least favorite? Really?
Honestly, yeah.
Oh.
Especially like her interaction with Superman. It wasn't like, I don't know, the way they were interacting was not. You could tell there was not that raw emotion of like that love triangle, love relationship sort of, you know, it wasn't natural to them. You could tell that. And I know they're acting and they in real life don't love each other and whatever, but you can tell when actors and actresses connect, or when they have that, you know, that flow with one another, and they can play off each other really well. And I just felt like the whole time, every time they interacted with one another, it didn't feel like they were, didn't feel like they were doing a very good job at it, I thought. So.
Yeah. I didn't mind her. I liked her for what she did. I think the script kind of didn't really help.
That's true.
I think they didn't really write a lot of good, like, romantic love scenes. It's like the first time they interact, they're like, "Oh, I like breakfast for dinner," and she's like, "I don't." I'm like, and they're like, "Oh, okay."
It's like super cheesy. Like what? What's that got to do with anything? I don't know.
I don't know. He likes breakfast for dinner. Who doesn't like breakfast for dinner?
I know.
Lois Lane, what's wrong with you?
I mean, and also, like, if a guy's making, like, in your house making you breakfast, right, or doing
whatever it is,
making you food in general, like, what woman's gonna be like, "Nah, man, I don't want no breakfast for dinner. Give me a steak, you know, give me a pizza, you know, like, just be happy." You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It was just
there in your house.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
it was a very strange interaction, I thought, for like the first time they actually like hung out on screen. Yeah. As a couple.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Now, this gets me into one of my biggest critiques of the movie is it kind of avoids all of Superman's firsts. Like, we didn't see him and Lois like fall in love at first. This is like they're already into their relationship.
Yeah.
We didn't see him reveal his identity to Lois. We didn't see that. She already knows who he is.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't see the first time he flew, like, ever. You know, which was like one of my favorite scenes in the Zack Snyder Superman. Like the first time he's in the Arctic and he like puts his fist on the ground and he like into the sky.
And would it be hard to like have flashbacks to that throughout the movie? I don't think it would. I think it would have been a really easy, smooth, like you know, especially during these fight scenes when he like black out, when he crashes and has these moments where it's kind of like goes dark for a moment. You could easily cut back and like have like these little visuals of like when he first learned to fly and when he would, you know, crash maybe early on, or like different things like that. You know, it would have been a nice flow of probably bringing in some of that history.
Yeah, it's a whole new universe, and I know James Gunn is like repulsed by telling an origin story, but then he just messed it all up at the end, though. So I don't know. Just like, why did we avoid all these firsts, especially the big first, which is the opening of the movie? Superman lost his first fight
right out of the gate.
Opening 3 years ago, Superman became Superman.
Yep.
3 months ago, Superman, was it 3 weeks ago, Superman stopped a war. 3 minutes ago, Superman lost his first fight.
Crazy.
And we didn't even see it.
No, it's just over.
We didn't even see him lose his first fight.
Yeah.
You know, what's terrible about that is I think the only reason that scene happened is to introduce the dog.
I could see that.
Like, why did he crash? Oh, because we need the dog to save him.
Yeah.
And like, you can make a whole movie about Superman losing a fight, because Superman doesn't lose fights.
I know. That's a good point.
Like, this whole movie is so like, there's so many like really crazy moments that they just either make a joke out of, or they just don't even like. Superman lost a fight. Like, you don't see him like emotionally dealing with it. You don't see him feeling bad about it. Like on the front page of the newspaper should be like, Superman lost a fight.
It's true.
Like, the whole United States should be freaking out that some unknown metahuman has beaten Superman.
It's true.
Like, that's not supposed to happen.
And there's like nothing about it.
Yeah, nothing about it.
And the only drama that comes in is there's no drama. He just gets dragged back to his like
dragged. Superman's getting dragged by a dog in the first minute of this movie.
I mean, I will say I do like the dog. I thought the dog was kind of like, I thought it would be silly if it wasn't part of the comic books, but when you told me about the fact that it is part of the original comic books, and like, you know, he did have a dog, and like, it did make me feel a little bit better, because I'm like, how weird would it be just to randomly bring in like, a super dog? You know, I mean, and it would have been cool also if they would have added in why the dog's super.
Yeah, because there are different origin stories for how the dog got his powers, and different like iterations of the comics. Like, we don't know how Crypto got his powers. Is like, in some versions he's actually a dog from Krypton, in other versions he got his powers on Earth. Like, there's multiple ways that Crypto has gotten his powers in the past.
I know.
But like, here's the dog, and he's dragging Superman through this stuff. Even though the dog can fly, we just gotta drag Superman. And
that's a good point. He can fly.
The dog can fly,
and the dog the dog
just
super.
Drags him back.
Yeah, he does. He literally just runs, dragging Superman.
Oh man, it was rough. And then like, that's just like another first that we missed. Like, we missed the first fight that he lost. We missed the first kiss with Lois. We missed the first time he flew. I mean, there's so many big opportunities for this new multiverse that we just skip for some reason.
We do.
I don't know why. All right, so other than that, let's see what else happened. After that, we meet this engineer lady. What do you think of the engineer lady, the evil metahuman chick with the robot powers?
Okay. So we're getting into the bad guys.
Oh, yeah, she lands there as Superman flies back to fight after like 5 minutes of getting healed by the sun.
Oh man, that was so unique. It's also kind of a clash of bringing in some like the whole nanonite, like the nanonite things that were from like,
and they can just do anything.
I know. Like, and at that point, like she's also kind of like invincible in a way. She's literally made up of these little robots.
Her powers don't make any sense.
Like, how does she lose to anything? You know, she should be pretty much invincible. You know, it doesn't matter what happens, which she kind of is. I mean, based on like kind of from what we're seeing, but
it's ridiculous.
I don't know.
Power scaling in this movie is terrible.
It is kind of wild.
Well, it's like so crazy how depowered Superman is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I think about all the amazing feats I've seen Superman do in the past movies and in the comic books, and like he's having the trouble with this little engineer lady. Like, you serious? Like, just fire blast her and freeze her with your freeze breath. Throw her into outer space. Throw her into the sun. There's so many ways to get rid of her.
It's true.
It's just so crazy how underpowered Superman is.
I mean, and also noting about that girl, there's one scene that I saw that I've heard from other people too, even before I watched this movie, like this clip of her doing the backflip and then turning around.
Oh, yeah.
So when they originally are in there and they're fighting the robots, right?
Yeah.
She does a backflip, and instead of, you know, like doing a backflip, landing, and then fighting like you would expect, she turns around and just like literally her whole
body like turns,
like transitions. So instead of walking on her hands, she just her hands become her feet become her hands, and she's like, her head just moves up to the top and she just starts walking. Super weird. I saw it and I was like, what movie is this? Like, I didn't even know what was happening. I didn't know it was Superman when I watched like the clip.
Terminator.
I'm like, realistically, would it be any harder to just, I don't know,
turn around?
You know, I'm getting the epic appeal and stuff, and the visual stuff, and to show that she has like all this cool like powers too. Like, I get that was what was kind of probably the game plan behind it, but I just thought it was weird, and I think they could have probably showed her powers in a more unique way, or like maybe a more sensible way. Maybe that's a better way of putting it. It was almost more nonsense. Like, why would you do a backflip and do that when you could just turn around? Like, there's little things like that. I'm like,
right?
I don't know. It just didn't really make sense to me. But
all right, back to the plot. Superman is flying back to Metropolis to fight the Hammer of Baravia, this big metal guy in a suit who's like claiming he's from the country of Baravia. And apparently this is the guy who just defeated Superman for the first time and he had to go get healed. So, what do you think Superman should do in this situation? Do you think he should fly head first into a guy who just beat him and not even like think about, maybe I should do a different strategy?
Yeah, that would probably make the most sense.
Yeah, you think Superman would be like, he just kicked my butt. Maybe I should not fly straight at him. Maybe I should like use some laser beams from a distance, you know, like, I don't know. I mean,
oh man, something. Well, I think the other part that kind of blows me away is Superman is, well, he's Superman. I mean, he can see all over, right? I mean, from the comic books, he's like supervision, correct? Like he can see.
He has
like,
him in this movie. He scanned that kaiju and saw little balls go into his stomach.
So we look at those things, right?
Yeah.
We see he's got this supervision.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too much of a spoiler, jump too far ahead here.
Spoilers are in this video if you haven't noticed.
But the robot things.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so he's fighting this thing, and I'm like,
and at some
you're
point,
telling me the whole time you're fighting this guy.
You didn't look to see who he was.
You didn't notice that these, like, all these little orbs of cameras are, like, all around you all the time? Like, that's not something that, like, maybe struck your mind, like, oh, maybe that's meaningful, maybe I should do something, like the whole time. And at the end, I'm like, really? You're just realizing this? Like,
yeah, like at the end of the movie, you're like, oh, maybe these flying things mean something.
Like, even if they weren't, like, it wasn't directly connected to the hammer, just the idea that they're from Lex Luthor. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like what could you think they are? Like, why would you not, like, I don't know.
Not Mr. Terrific's balls.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm like, get rid of these things, man. Come on.
Oh, man.
You see balls floating in the air, you gotta knock those things down.
Yeah,
man.
just like
balls hanging around all over. Come on.
Yeah, who's flying these drones? Get these drones out of here.
Exactly.
I have an even bigger problem with these drones.
Oh, yeah?
How do they see Superman?
Oh. Like with the camera? Is it?
Superman can fly at speeds faster than you can see him on camera.
But remember, this is the same guy that took a lady that was pretty much dead and turned her into a giant, like, nanobot.
Yeah, that's another question.
You know what I mean? The same guy.
Why didn't he do that with all of his minions?
Dude, that's a good point. Why not make a bunch of them? Why make one?
Why make
have
an army of nano women?
Oh my goodness! Or even an army of just these supermen.
Yeah,
you know,
you can clone him. Why not do it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the cloning. Oh man.
Well, jumping back into the actors though. All right, I got it.
Okay.
So the robot Four is like his robot buddy.
Superman's.
Little fact that I read about that was really cool is it's the guy who cast the role is Alan Tudyk, which I probably said his name wrong, Tudyk, but he also plays. Have you ever seen iRobot?
Oh yeah, what was his number? He had the number in there.
Or Sonny, the robot Sonny. Do you remember
that
Sonny, the little robot thing?
Yeah.
Well, he plays Sonny in iRobot. The same guy.
He's good at being a robot.
That's
what can I say?
I was like, no way. They literally went and found another robot to play a robot.
He did a good job being a robot.
It's genius.
I like that he's Gary at the end.
Oh man, it is a really good movie. It's a good.
He did have some great lines like, "I don't care about your dog if it lives or dies. I'm just a robot."
I know, it's so funny.
Oh, but yes. All right. Just to give the people an idea of how fast Superman can move. In the comic books, in modern comic books, in the new 52 version of Superman, Superman's top speed is 5 to 10 quadrillion times the speed of light. I didn't even know quadrillion was a number. But Superman can move about 10 quadrillion times the speed of light. And you can see him on camera?
I see what you mean. Like, even if you had fast cameras, there ain't no way.
Have you seen The Flash, the TV show on the CW, where he just zips around town, he just looks like a streak?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've seen clips.
That's Superman.
Just
like back in the old movies, he'd zip around and he'd just be a red and blue streak.
I mean,
because that's how fast he can move.
That makes sense.
So this camera situation is just so dumb. There's and then like Lex Luthor learning all of Superman's moves, and being able to predict them, is like if he's moving faster than the speed of light, you can't see him do all these moves.
It's true.
How are you going to study him if you can't see him? All right.
Oh.
All right, okay. Just so the physicists don't freak out on me, Superman could not move that fast in Earth's atmosphere, or the half of our solar system would explode. Okay, I just said that.
Okay, so that's why he didn't move quite as fast as he wanted to. Because he can still to become a red streak or a blue streak on camera. You only have to move 500 to 1,500 miles an hour. So he
that wouldn't destroy the Earth to move.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. That's promising.
But it is crazy how many stories they could tell about Superman holding back. How much of his power he has to hold back
Because
he could literally destroy the whole solar system just by flying too fast.
Isn't that insane? That's crazy to think about.
And that is another whole problem I have with this evil clone.
That's true.
How does this evil clone know not to do that?
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
He's like easily mind controlled. Like, what if he like just accidentally destroyed the whole solar system by moving too fast? There's so many epic stories that could have been told that were avoided being told. But anyways, Superman goes and gets his butt kicked again for reasons I don't know. Why not do something else? But he did. Okay, and then Lex Luthor wants to kill Superman.
Mm-hmm. Which is
why did he not do that now?
Oh, yeah. Like, why didn't he not do it initially? Is that what you mean? Or like?
Well, initially I can understand because he wanted to find out where the ice castle was.
True.
But after Superman came back, he got beat again, and Lex Luthor knew where the ice castle was. So, why not just kill Superman now?
I think wasn't it related to the fact that the government didn't they still kind of held Superman up, so he needed to taint Superman's name so that he could be like, now I can go and destroy him, or I can get rid of him, or kill him, or imprison him, or whatever, because the government's okay with me doing it, kind of thing. I think isn't that what you kind of got from it? That's what I got from it. But
that's so dumb.
I know.
Why does Lex Luthor care about what the government wants?
Because he's kind of like it seems like he is a politician in a way, right? Like he's corrupt. He wants to be in charge of a bunch of things, and his whole but he still is like listening and being part of these big government decisions and different things. Like that's why he's meeting with him. Because why he wouldn't even have to waste his time meeting with him. He could just be like, I'm gonna kill Superman. Go big guy, and send the giant, send the hammer to go and destroy him. Or whatever he wanted to do. But I don't know. There was just the guy has so much knowledge, and yet he struggled so much to do anything to Superman. Like when it came to, I don't know, his decision making didn't really make sense. I think I see what you're saying.
Like a really good way you could corrupt the Earth against Superman. Maybe have his evil clone dress up as Superman and do some evil stuff.
I mean, that would make sense.
You think the evil clone dressed as Superman, attacking the Pentagon, would kind of turn the U.S. against Superman?
That's true. What if they would?
Why not do that?
Or call him this? Or why not call him like he comes out and he's like, "Hey, I'm Superman's brother. I'm his twin brother. Like we're a family. And I'm just here to finish off what my family wanted us to do or whatever."
Yeah, like a Raditz situation with Dragon Ball Z or something.
Exactly.
I'm the evil fascist one. I got the harem. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it's true. There was a lot of really dumb decision making by Lex Luthor. I will say though, so the actor Nicholas Hoult plays Lex Luthor. I thought he did a really good job. Yeah. He was kind of fun. He was entertaining to watch.
Yeah, he was crazy.
I mean, but he also he's portrayed crazy people so many times in different movies.
Oh, I guess I haven't thought about that.
But it was really good. It's a really good movie.
Yeah, he's a great actor. He did a great job. I wish they would have wrote him like an actual smart person instead of like a total idiot. Because he could have killed Superman so many times. He just didn't. I don't know why, because that was his stated goal, was to kill Superman.
Oh, I'm wrong, actually. That's James McAvoy. My bad. Different guy.
Hey, they were in the X-Men movies together.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably why I was confused.
He was the Beast.
Yeah, that's
in the X-Men movies.
Yeah. He also plays in some unique movies too. Nicholas Hoult does, in case you didn't know. But he plays in Warm Bodies, which is a really unique zombie movie.
Oh yeah.
Pretty good movie. I actually enjoyed it. It got terrible reviews and the ratings weren't great, but it was actually a pretty good movie. And he also plays in a movie, one of my favorite movies, called About a Boy. When he was a little kid, he played in About a Boy, which was amazing. Another great movie. So, but either way, he's in Superman.
Oh, Nosferatu. I haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
I need to watch that one.
I've never seen that.
I like Dracula movies. But anyways, yeah, he did good as a bad guy.
He did. I was very impressed. I was excited to see him actually too. I was like, man, I'm glad he's in this movie. He just kind of he portrayed a really good, intelligent bad guy without being overly evil or anything like that. He was well liked. He was a likable bad guy. At least I thought so.
Oh, you liked him?
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't hate the guy, but
you know what I mean. He wasn't so dirty that you're like, man, I want that guy to like get destroyed. Like you want Superman to just destroy this guy. Like I didn't feel that at least. I don't know. Like he was kind of a more likable bad guy, I guess, at least for me. But I don't know. Did you feel like you didn't like him like by the? Like,
I liked him as the Lex Luthor, but I mean, I liked it when the dog shook him around. That was one of my favorite.
It was very funny. It was very. Funny,
even though it was just a copycat of Loki and the Hulk, but I didn't care. I laughed so hard. He's in the middle of his villain monologue, and the dog just mauls him.
It was good.
Oh, the dog's like, I'm tired of chasing squirrels. It's your turn, buddy. Superman's like, Krypto, put him down, Krypto. Just put him down. Bad boy.
and you would think at that point, I mean, Lex Luthor's just a normal dude. Like, so that probably would have, I mean, you'd think that probably would have just killed him, you know?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, you have a super dog throwing you around, like, you know what I mean?
Well,
like,
it kind of happened behind a desk, so we don't really know how damaged
that's true. That's true. Oh,
but it was funny.
What did you think? So another thing I want to bring up is the weird. So speaking about love and romanticism and all these different things. So Jimmy Olsen was the little. He was one of the characters who works for the Tribune or works for the news team that Superman also does, and Lois Lane and all of them. They all work for this news Tribune.
The Daily Planet.
There we go. And so Jimmy Olsen is the actor or is the character played by Skylar Gisandon. He was the guy who's like this nerdy kid that girls just like floundered after. Like they just loved him. They adored him. His relationship with Lex Luthor's girlfriend, like that whole thing. What did you think about that?
I thought it was hilarious.
It was hilarious. like that's the kind of thing like where it was like this real awkward sort of drama. Didn't really make any sense. You're like, how does this make any sense? Like, because the girl is so dumb. Like she's portrayed to be a really dumb character where you're like anyone with money you would think she'd just be like flock to, you know what I mean? Like she would, but she like loved this guy.
Jimmy.
It was so
loved
funny.
His mom.
I know, it's so funny. It didn't make any sense. Like when they met, like it was such a weird twist because you have like, I have a resource, let me call her, and then he calls her and I'm like, what? Like, what is happening with this? It took me I was not expecting that at all, which was a really fun twist. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, thank God she was there. Superman would have been stuck in a whole other dimension, a pocket dimension. Oh yeah, by the way, Lex Luthor has his own pocket universe. In the first just there you go, he just has it. Why? We don't know. How? We don't know. Is there some kind of government overseeing organization that might want to know he has that? Is there? This just hurts my brain.
And he's doing it just like on a beach, like literally one of them's just on a beach,
10 miles outside of town.
just like right there. He's just like got a little encampment. Doesn't look like it's really protected at all. It's just like a camp, and then
here's a tent. Inside this tent's a portal to a whole nother pocket dimension.
I mean, like there was very little sense that was made in that scene.
Yeah, you think you'd put something like that in like a secret base?
I know, or like
underground or something.
See, that would have made sense. You come up to like a really nice building or like secure building, and then there's like stairs that lead into like some underground dungeon sort of thing, and that's where like all this takes place.
That's where all the cool stuff is.
Makes way more sense than a beach outside the city. Like I don't know.
I don't know either.
It just was weird.
It was very strange placement of a very high tech machine that any government would want to get their hands on.
I know.
Like, oh my gosh. It's crazy how magical Lex Luthor's technology powers are.
I know.
It is crazy. He is basically magic.
He is. Well,
he's like, I got the nanonite woman. I got clones. I can mind control monkeys. I got a pocket dimension.
I forgot about that. The whole trolling Superman online using monkeys. Like that's
why?
That's so crazy.
Just for a joke.
Also,
I think it was just for a joke in the script.
It had to be.
James Gunn's just like tripping on acid, like, you know what you need in this scene? Monkeys.
Well, I'm like, you could have literally just had like a giant computer system or like a program that was just trolling, like doing it all.
Yeah, you know, like how it works in real life with like a bunch of phones plugged in and like one little Asian guy like on there.
But where's the fun in that? You know, having the monkeys was just, it was so silly that But that's the other thing. Like, it's hard to take a movie like this. You couldn't take it super seriously.
That's one of the biggest problems I have with it. There's
really
very
couldn't.
serious moments that occur that the movie just forgets about, and it's like, hey, you know what? $225 million budget. We got some left in the tank. Give me some monkeys. Give me some of those CG monkeys. I need them.
It's so random.
It's for a joke, guys. It's for a joke.
It had to be.
Oh my gosh! I don't know how much they spent on the monkey joke, but
man,
it was so unnecessary, and it's like it is so crazy that Lex Luthor has the ability to control minds, and he doesn't use that.
I know.
Like, just slap that on the Pentagon people. Be like, oh, the government's mine now.
I know.
Superman, what are you going to do? And he just kicks them out of the country. He just becomes president overnight. He can mind control anybody he wants. He can turn anybody into nanonites. He can clone Superman. There's no end to his magical technology abilities. Oh, man.
It's true.
Have you seen Star Wars, like the prequels, like the Clone Wars?
The new ones?
No, not the new ones. Ooh, like the 1, 2, and 3. Like the Phantom Menace.
Oh, yeah.
Darth Maul, and then the Clone Wars. Mm-hmm. All right. Check this out. Lex Luthor is further ahead technologically than Star Wars when it comes to cloning. It takes those Camino people. They clone like whole armies, but they can only do it in like half the time it takes to raise a kid. Their growth acceleration, they can only do it in like half the time. They're like, we can cut this in half. Lex Luthor cloned Superman and raised it from a child to an adult in less than 3 years. From a single hair. From a whole alien species he doesn't know the genetic makeup of.
And he
magic!
I know.
Magic! It's magic!
He's a magician, man.
And it's crazy because he didn't need a clone. He did not need. Why?
Well, that's probably why he was so dumb too.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. The Ultraman is one of the other biggest problems I have with the script, because Ultraman is an actual character in the DC universe who is an evil Superman from a different dimension, from a different Earth. He's from Earth 2. He's not an idiot. He's an evil mastermind villain Superman. He like controls the whole planet. And you didn't need to clone him. You could have just had him meet Lex Luthor in the pocket dimension just team up.
That would have made more sense.
Yeah, you could avoid this whole I clone better than Star Wars situation if you just had it like in the comics where he somehow ended up in the pocket dimension.
And then meets Lex Luthor and teams up with him.
Yeah, teams up with him.
Or even like, which maybe down the road,
well, yeah,
they're gonna have
him get smart and be on his own planet, maybe,
or something like that. Yeah. Or the thing with the pocket dimension and all the dimensions, though,
that's crazy,
is you can literally have infinite scenarios because of that. Like you're always gonna have bad guys because you just connected every universe through these like dimensional portals. Yeah. And I think that's probably why they wanted to add them too. They wanted to have these portals in there because they were like, hey, we start with these, we can run with this forever. We'll forever have Superman movies because
there's multiple dimensions.
There's like every dimension there's something, or even have like a character travel through the dimensions to get to Superman and say, hey, my world over in this other dimension, way over here, is in trouble. We need your help or something. You know what I mean? Like you could literally have infinite situations with it, and then maybe that's why it's a money thing. You know.
It's just crazy that this is a first movie and this is the kind of technology that Lex Luthor has access to. Like, he clones better than Star Wars. He opens pocket dimensions. He can mind control monkeys. He can make nanite people. And he's still lost to Superman.
That's true.
Like, even a lesser powered Superman than the actual Superman. Like a legit, like, baby Superman.
That's true.
Oh, man. All right. So after he gets his butt kicked by the Hammer Bravia, a nice man comes and helps him out of the hole. And that has plot relevance because Lex Luthor's an evil guy. So then after that, we wake up the next day. Clark, how did you like him being Clark Kent as opposed to Superman? Did the dichotomy, like, could you tell?
I mean, not really. It kind of felt the same as before. Like, Superman doesn't have a whole lot of, like, you know, dimension when it comes to, like, the character itself. Like, there's not besides, like, he's got all these powers and different things, like, when it comes to facial expressions, when it comes to drama, when it comes to the way he, like, his passion for things, like, I don't know, he's kind of like a robot himself a lot of ways, you know?
Sometimes.
There's not like a whole lot of, I don't know, even when he was mad at like Lois, like when they're in the apartment, they're fighting, like him getting worked up, I'm like, it was okay. Like, it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. Someone who is very upset about something or getting worked up about something, or someone who's passionate about something, right? Like, you're Superman. Like, if you have, like, in which I'm not saying everyone who's angry breaks things, but I mean, come on. I mean, he could have, like, literally just, like, flicked his, like, been mad and just put his hand on a table and just table cracked or something. You know what I mean?
Oops, my bad.
Sorry. And then he's a nice guy though too, so he'd be like, "Oh, my bad," and he'll like duct tape it together or something, you know. But still, you know, like, there wasn't. I don't know. I mean, I know everyone does anger differently,
I guess.
But it just, his emotions that he showed were not that strong. Is my problem with kind of the way he was portrayed. Which I know in the other Supermans, you can probably give more insight on that
like
too.
The Christopher Reeve Superman, he did so good at being Clark Kent. Like, he had Lois Lane fooled with his glasses. He acted like a total dork all the time. Did you watch those old movies?
No.
Oh man, you gotta watch those. Those are the best. Like, Christopher Reeve Superman is legit. Like, he's like beyond any other Superman because he did Clark Kent perfect.
Well, I'm gonna have to look those up.
Yeah, like, oh man, they're so good. Yeah, they're old, but they're good. And oh man, those were the days.
It's classic.
That's why this movie bugs me, because there's so much potential for Superman. Like, you got this godlike being who's put on our planet, and then like he has so much power, and you had a good story that they tried to get into in the apartment where they're kind of talking about how, Superman, you can't intervene in this event. And he's like, why not? And then she's like, well, because this and that, and it'll cause a big problem. And he's like, people are gonna die. Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like that's a very interesting story. Like how like political like Superman can be, like interacting with like is he supposed to rule our planet? Like, just be like the arbiter of whatever his will is because he's Superman. Like, he has the power to just be the king of the planet.
Pretty much, especially you can go from one side of the planet to the other in like, well,
3 minutes in this movie. So.
Yeah.
But I mean, if he left the atmosphere, he could do it a lot faster. But like, in the atmosphere, yeah, he's limited, or else he'd destroy the whole planet. But
yeah, that's true. That's weird.
Which I don't know if they're actually going to stick to actual physics, because the rest of the stuff they do in this movie is just like, okay, we have cloning, we have all this. Like, in the comic books, they get away with Superman moving at these speeds because of like the Speed Force, and like he has his own electromagnetic field around him that lets him move at insane speeds without blowing everything up. So I mean, it's a comic book movie, and I don't know what they're gonna do. But anyways, after this, Lex Luthor decides he's gonna go visit that fortress, and while he's away, he left the little president of the city, little guy that turns into a big guy. What'd you think of this big kaiju monster?
It reminded me of Godzilla a little bit. Well, that's what I was thinking.
Spitfire is really big.
Yeah, I'm just like, wow, it's like a Godzilla spinoff kind of thing, you know.
And the only reason it seemed to be there is so we could introduce the Justice Gang. What'd you think of the Justice Gang?
I thought they were very funny. I thought they were very interesting, and the characters were really fun. Like, every time there was a scene that they came into, I got excited because I looked forward to seeing them.
Different powers. I mean, this is supposed to be a planet where metahumans have been around for 3 centuries, so we kind of do expect to see them. And then the fact that they show up and they're helping Superman fight this kaiju is interesting. I mean, this is another problem I have. Superman he's saving people, keeping them from getting squashed, saving the dog, saving the squirrel.
All these things.
A squirrel. I was like, Superman, just grab the monster, pick it up, and throw it in outer space. Or throw it outside the city. Superman, just, instead of saving all these people, just stop the monster.
Oh.
Or like, Superman, tell the Justice Gang, you guys are on citizen duty. You guys save the citizens. I'll take care of the monster. Pick it up, take it outside the city, pick it up, throw it into space. Literally, Superman is so underpowered. He could easily defeat this monster, but he doesn't. He
doesn't.
But this is the problem I have with this Superman movie is they don't give Superman any opportunity to be Superman. Mr. Terrific beats the kaiju monster. Fall Damage beats the Engineer. The Black Hole beats Ultraman. The only time Superman beats anyone is when he spins around in the circle and shoots the laser beam at all the guys.
That's really depressing.
But I know.
It is true. Yeah.
Every other big bad they had to take down, he didn't really beat them.
It's true.
It's like Fall Damage beat the one, Black Hole beat the other one, and Mr. Terrific beat the big kaiju. And the dog got to maul Lex Luthor. Superman didn't even get to flick him in the face, like sit him across the room with a little flick, just like a little flick, and just woo,
just something, just something.
Oh man, that's what I'm saying is like, give us Superman moments where he does something crazy.
No.
Like I like seeing him save people, but I like seeing him beat villains too.
It's true. It's true. It's very depressing that there were so many moments where he could have came out as the big hero and just complete letdown. Or even when it came to like, I mean, they tripped the giant. What'd you call it? A kaiju? Is that what it is?
That's what it's called.
Like a giant
monster.
Thing.
Yeah, they're all called kaijus.
And what's he do? He just like grabs it. He shows like he, like catches it from falling on that.
The dog. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
he can. Superman can lift 2 quadrillion tons. 2 quadrillion tons. You think that monster weighs 2 quadrillion tons? No. Superman could easily pick that monster up and throw him into outer space, straight into the sun, wherever he wanted. Whatever size does not matter. Superman is Superman.
He didn't.
When he shows up, the fight's over. That's the thing about Superman. That's why some people have a hard time writing Superman, because his decisions have to be more like, he has to have more of like a mental struggle, as is like, should I do this or shouldn't I do this? Because I can defeat this monster easy. I can stop this war easy. I can do all this stuff easy. And then like the real movie is like, should I? Like as a foreign entity living on this planet, like where I'm a stranger, how much authority should I take to like help people or like?
Well, and they brought some of that in when she was asking questions.
They tried.
They did try a little bit. Like when she was asking the questions about like, you involved yourself in these things and these, other countries' affairs. He's like, well, I don't stand for any country. I stand for, what's Superman. Right. Yeah. Like I represent myself. I don't represent America. I don't represent, like, the actions I take are for, like, represent me, not a country. He's like, I don't, but it was just, there was a lot of that. What did you think, speaking about the gang, the
Justice Gang?
The Justice Gang, exactly. Yeah. Well,
I liked Mr. Terrific was awesome. I loved his fight scene in the beach.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
That was really cool.
I really love Green Lantern. I love Nathan Fillion. He's one of my favorite actors. I just love all of his roles. He's so funny in all of them. I wish they would have. Well, here's another problem: is there's a lot of extra people in this cast for a Superman movie. Like, there's there's this whole Justice Gang, and then there's all the people at the Daily Planet, and then there's all the villains, and we don't give enough time to these
Superman.
Or the other people too.
That's true.
Like Nathan Fillion got to make a few jokes. He got to give some fingers to some tanks, but that's all. That's about it.
Yeah,
Mr. Terrific got to do the coolest stuff.
Yeah,
but Hawk Girl didn't really get to do anything.
Yeah, actually, she was kind of like a side character. Like she really didn't do much.
Well, except for commit a war crime, but
she's like,
I'm not Superman. Goodbye. She just drops the guy. I'm pretty sure that's a war crime.
Probably, pretty much.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't know.
But that was literally all she did, though. Like throughout the whole thing, there's like a couple fight scenes where she's spinning and fighting a little bit in like a hallway, and like a little bit of glimpses here and there. But overall, she really was not
a character.
Not really a character as much as some of the other ones.
Yeah.
Like you said, the Green Lantern was in a lot of scenes that were really funny, or he was very memorable. Like who? The only thing we remember from Hawk Girl is
War
that she killed someone. That was the guy who's like well, not harmless, but a guy who's like didn't have any way. Yeah, he's defenseless. Exactly. He's just a defense. Yeah.
No, I don't know. That was a choice.
That
was a choice, James Gunn. What are you trying to say? I don't know. Hot Girl's crazy. Anyways, yeah.
Well, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just trying to figure out where we were at in our story of the story.
Yeah, we talked about the giant.
The big message reveal. Whoa, what did we think about that?
The big message reveal, like the
his Kryptonian parents are evil fascists, and he's supposed to take over the world.
Yeah. Well, did you think it was weird? Like the original clips, like when it was like he's laying in there and it's all peaceful, and to calm himself, he's like listening to the voices of his parents, which I kind of get it, but at the same time, I mean, he was a baby when he left.
Yeah, shouldn't have been his Kansas parents.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, what real relationship? He had no relationship with his parents except for this video.
And yet this is like so important to him.
That's what I thought. I was
so important to
him. How is that soothing when you have no real relationship with these people at all, except for they sent you to this planet, and you have this video clip of them? That's it. How is that comforting when you weren't even raised by them? You really have probably no memory of them whatsoever.
You think it would just kind of make you depressed. Like, I wish I would have known them.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known them.
And
you're just sitting there like, I'm depressed now. That's the opposite of what this video is supposed to do.
I know. He's just like, this is the best, man. Parents I don't know. I mean, it'd be like me watching a video of two random adults who are telling me like, we love you, son, in a different language. Yeah. It'd be like two Chinese parents going up in front, and they're like in front of me, and they're just saying, and I'm like, sorry, that's not what I meant. But anyway, you know what I mean, though. Like, I don't know what they're saying.
What did Kevin just say, guys?
Oh man, you don't know what they're saying because he had to have it translated, right? Like
he was working on the other half.
Yeah,
the robots were.
Like he didn't know what they were saying either, but
but this magical nanonite woman can just infect an alien computer and do what the robots can't do.
Man. Absolutely insane.
Oh man.
Yeah, and no time at all too.
Oh yeah.
It did not take long at all.
And it's terrible. I mean, if you're a comic book lover, that's just like Superman's parents weren't evil in the comics. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No, I did not.
They're not evil. They're not evil fascists. They're good humans. Well, good Kryptonians. They sent him here for the first half of the message. That's the whole story of Superman. He's supposed to protect our planet. The first half of the message, that's what Superman. That's what they originally said in like all the comics. They're never evil.
So
James Gunn's like, I need them to be evil fascists so I can make this harem joke. I need to make this harem joke. How am I gonna get it in here? Evil fascist parents.
That was kind of funny.
Oh man.
But what if it's one of those things where, Lex Luthor, if he's a super genius, right?
It faked it?
Even though I know they were running scans and it was like uncorrupted or unaffected. Like, I'm sure he could hide it. You know what I mean? Like he could make it look legit. If he can literally make a robot out of little nanobites or a nanobite lady who can do pretty much anything.
Anything she wants.
I know. You can think. You would think he'd be able to create like a false video of this. And then in that case, then why would he even need the original video? Like he could have just made something up and
could have.
I don't know. There's a lot of things I'm like, you can't, like, come on, man. You're like literally a super genius. You can probably come up with some way to make
Superman look bad.
Exactly. It can't be.
Like the evil clone wearing Superman disguise.
Killing people or something. You know what I mean? Like you could have done all sorts of stuff. Or when they're running with the whole harem thing, have your clone dress up in like a gangster outfit, have him surrounded by a bunch of women and be like, Here's Superman's harem. You know what I mean? You can easily do it.
There he goes with his harem.
Have him fly around town holding his harem with him. You know what I mean? Like, you could have done all sorts of things.
Oh, I was thinking about, how I just know this world does not feel like, centuries old.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like superheroes have been part of this world for centuries. It doesn't. Where are the women that are crazy about Superman? If all right, we know how women send love letters to criminals in jail. We know that happens in our world. To serial killers, they want to marry them. We know that happens.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as it is announced that Superman wants a harem, where's the fan club that's like, let me in, Superman?
Yeah, you would think. Actually, that's a good point.
They should be in the streets like, pick me, pick me. Can you imagine having like a super son? Like, wouldn't every woman want a super kid?
I mean,
like a kid that's probably gonna like live forever. Like, and like you're.
That is a good point.
Having a super baby probably would be kind of appealing to a large number of women. I don't know.
That is a good point.
Where are the women who want to be in Superman's harem?
and going even further with like the women, like let's just say women as superheroes and stuff. In this story, there's also, I mean, what do we have? We have Hawkgirl, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much it, right? There's nothing else. There's no other like superheroes that are portrayed
in this movie.
Like, well, I know, but like in this movie though, like they have a bunch of other characters in it, but there's not really any like, and honestly, a lot of this sounds bad, but a lot of the characters, like the women characters that are like lead roles, a lot of their decision making and the way they're portrayed and like they're all like negative things, you know. Like hear me out. Let's think about this. Like Hawkgirl, she kills a guy. Just like the only main scene that's memorable is she like literally drops the dude from the sky and kills him. Right?
Terrible.
Lois Lane is kind of not that great of an like her lines aren't that great. We'll say her script was bad. Let's not say she was a bad actress.
No,
but
she's a good actress.
But her script was bad.
Well,
and like she wasn't a very likable character either. Like at least I didn't think so. Like her whole like the whole drama in the kitchen, interacting like inside the newsroom and stuff. Like I don't know, a lot of the things that she was. I don't know. I didn't think she was like that well liked.
She had some very weird things she did that I'm like, why did you put this in the movie? Like she goes to the coffee machine and she's dumping all the sugar in and she's like, what did she say? Like, giddy up, cowboy.
I know something.
Just some really like, off the wall line about that's how we
stuff.
It's
weird
like,
stuff.
I don't know why you had to put that in there. Like she's a quirky, sugar-loving person. I don't know. Why is this relevant?
And then let's think the other main girl in the entire story. We have Lex Luthor's girlfriend, who's a complete idiot. Right? I mean, so like every main like lead like women role in this story, they're all either like not that great or just dumb. Like there's not really, you know what I mean? Or there's like negative aspects to it. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting.
James Gunn, can you write women?
I mean, we do live in a world where like you know, when it comes to superhero movies and different things, like yes, the target audience most of the time you're talking or you're going to be men for the most part. So like a movie, like you look up who's watching Superman most of the time. I mean, it's going to be mostly going to be like men. Who's going to be the fan club for Superman? You know, Marvel comic books. Those are all very man-focused, you know.
But we like smart women.
I mean, we do, but I'm saying
we like Wonder Woman.
But
we love Wonder Woman.
I'm saying for like a selling purpose, maybe that's what he's going for. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I just don't think he can write women. I don't know.
Maybe that's part
he
of
likes
it
to make funny jokes.
Yeah,
and that comes at the expense of the entire movie. There's some very serious things that happen that aren't reacted to.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the whole like Superman gets captured.
Oh yeah.
Because Lex Luthor steals the dog. All right, you remember how mad Superman got when the dog got stolen? He like rushed into Lex Luthor's building and like broke everything and like through the desk,
just looking for the dog.
Like, where's the dog?
It's like, what dog?
He's like, what dog? I don't know. It's like, I was like, wow, Superman can get angry. All right, so then Lex Luthor murders a man in front of Superman.
Yeah.
Where's the dog energy for that guy?
There was none. He didn't care. He's like, oh man, well, I mean, he cared.
In the moment he cared, but when he got out of the jail, the next time he's interacting with Luthor, doesn't bring it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, this is for my friend or whatever, you know, or like a little something, you know? Or even at the very end, you know what'd been cool is if there was like a...
Well, there was a paper with him on the front.
Okay.
It said
so-
this guy's a hero.
Okay. Well, I mean,
That was in the movie. I saw it.
Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, there's at least something dedicating to this.
To
this
the
guy.
guy, yeah. But it's like that is a crazy moment where Superman didn't save a person. Like that could have been the first time he didn't save a person. You know, it could have been the first time he failed saving a person.
I mean,
and like
there's a first. Yeah.
And we didn't sit with it. And he got more mad about the dog than this guy.
Yeah. But
like the next time he saw Luthor, he should have been about to kill him.
Yeah.
And the Mr. Terrific or somebody should have been trying to talk him down.
Oh, that
There's nothing scarier than an angry Superman.
I mean,
like if you ever see videos of like, there's like this one, I think it was like a video game video where like Lex Luthor killed like the Justice League and Superman wasn't there, and he comes back and he finds them like all dead. He is so pissed. It is very scary. He's like, I'll show it to you after this. He is so. It is so scary when Superman's actually angry. Like his eyes are glowing red. He's about to burn the whole planet down. You know, like Batman's dead. Like he's very bad.
Yeah.
It's like how much restraint Superman has is like one of the most endearing qualities of his like character. Like all this terrible stuff happened and he doesn't, you know, he's like Batman, except a little bit better than Batman, because he could easily just kill Luthor, just flick him and he's dead.
He's done.
And he doesn't, but he didn't, you know, like give us that like emotional conflict. Not just he like stand there like stoic at the end, like just looking at Luthor, and Luthor's all like crying because his arm is broken and stuff, and Superman's just like, oh, yeah. It's another Tuesday in Metropolis. A guy wasn't just murdered in front of me yesterday, but like I said, they like, oh, let's avoid this very crazy moment to like, oh yeah, dog, maul Luthor, joke, yay, end the movie. It's like, so many missed firsts, so many missed opportunities.
I know. More drama would have been good. What did you, so going back to when he's in prison, is that all comic book accurate?
Coming for like can be imprisoned, yeah, that's happened.
But he's using like, they're using the kryptonite, but then
the metamorpho guy.
When it comes to the guy creating like a sun, like
I didn't know he could do that.
Does Superman need the sun to heal? Is that part of his like thing? I didn't know if that was accurate or not. I wondered.
He's powered by the sun, but normally Superman doesn't really take damage.
Even from the kryptonite?
Well, kryptonite and magic are like the only two things he's kind of vulnerable to, but yeah, eventually the sun does heal him.
So the kryptonite would have burned him kind of like it was doing, because it almost created like blisters on him is what it looked like.
Well, like they like change up how kryptonite affects Superman movie to movie.
Oh, okay.
Like there's movies where like, I think there's this one movie where he's literally lifting an entire island of kryptonite and throwing it back into the.
Oh.
Like it's about to kill him, but he's still able to function.
Oh.
And that's a whole island of it. And then there's other times where like little slivers like will just like almost like put him down.
Okay, so
but like in the comics, like yeah, it does kind of vary.
Okay.
Like how effective it is against him varies from comic to comic and writer to writer.
So theoretically, this guy could have made the really, really damaging, like most damaging kryptonite to Superman, which would have put him down. If he can make anything, which he can.
Yeah.
But the other part too is, does this guy have to know like what it is in order to create it?
That is another thing. Like, how does he know the composition of kryptonite if there's none left on the planet?
That's what I wondered.
Like, how does Luthor know? Like, if Luthor knew the composition of kryptonite, how does Luthor even know? This is all like stuff that's firsts. Like, when does Luthor find out what affects Superman? Like, how does he learn that? There's another. That's just like,
especially if it doesn't exist. Like
on the planet, if it's not on the planet anymore, how does he know about? How does like, if Clark Kent is interviewing himself as Superman, why would he be telling the world what he's vulnerable to? You know,
he wouldn't do that. Yeah.
Superman, what are you vulnerable to? I'm not going to tell you, Clark. Oh, smart move, Superman.
Oh, that is a good point. Like, how does he? I mean, I'm sure in the comic books, there's like, I mean, he finds out somehow, right? So maybe they're just like they just skipped all of that completely and said, all right, he just knows and that's it.
He just knows so much about Superman. We don't know how. We don't know when he learned it. We kind of know why he wants to kill Superman because he has some kind of inferiority complex. But it's like you're a super genius and you can clone whoever you want. Like you shouldn't have this inferiority complex, bro. You're mentally unwell.
It's true.
All right, another problem I have with this multi-dimensional thing is he has people imprisoned in there.
Yeah.
And no one's looking for him.
Yeah.
He has his ex-girlfriend in there for months. You think that there's like a missing persons note somewhere for this girl? You think any detective worth their salt could figure out where she could have been?
Honestly,
she was with Luther last time I saw her. Maybe Luther did something to her. Maybe I should figure out where Luther did with her.
He's on a beach with no security. You just walk on the beach, man.
Yeah, you think maybe some like ace reporter like Lois Lane can like
figure that out.
Why is all of Luther's girlfriends suddenly disappearing? He's just got all these people imprisoned in there.
Just take him to the beach.
No one's looking for him.
Oh man,
it's so like this world just doesn't feel like lived in.
It's true.
It feels like someone like just booted up a new world in Minecraft and just dropped a bunch of assets in and
so this is how it's gonna be.
This is how it's gonna be. He just has all these people imprisoned and no one cares.
Which also the fact that literally you have an entire middle universe thing that you can just build an entire prison in, have monkeys all over the place. I mean,
no one knows about
and like just keep it all big.
And he's hiding all these portals all over the planet.
I don't know. That's the part that was like, okay, like especially if you're not hiding them very well.
This Baravia guy's got one. This random beach has one.
Like they're just all over.
There's one in this backyard.
They're just all over the place.
You got a permit for this building? No, sir. I just put it here today. Oh man,
that's pretty funny.
It is very interesting how this kind of fell apart, in my opinion. Oh man.
So after the prison scene.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's another interesting thing. Why put the baby like across the? Why not have the baby at a separate location?
That's actually a lot smarter. Yeah. Yeah. Like then the guy can literally see him there.
Or you just have he can see him there, and Superman's like, oh, I can get over there easy. It's like. Cool, do it. Here's the sun, go for it, bro. And then Lex Luthor could just have the baby in a different location and outside the pocket universe, and you could just have like a little phone screen that shows the baby in duress, and then there we wouldn't have this.
All this weird, awkward kind of like seeing the baby. Also, like the guard holding the baby with
the guard just stays in there all day with the baby.
Like it's just weird.
What does the baby eat? Where's the food come from for these people?
Nobody knows.
They all just poop in front of each other. That's so awkward.
It's clearly not breast milk.
Oh my gosh, there's so many questions. Like, what is that weird creature that's operating the little skiff that Luthor's on? That big white alien-looking thing.
He's got like a whole army of little aliens and stuff in there.
It's so weird, and you're just like, okay, this is a wacky little dimension we got going on here. It doesn't make any sense.
No.
There's this anti-proton river that Superman falls into.
Super weird.
It doesn't do anything to him. It's basically just like water to him. But he's very keen on keeping that baby out of there.
Yeah.
Even though that baby, I think that baby was in there at one point. Last time I watched it, he rolled through it. Like when they initially hit it, they're rolling around in it.
Oh.
And I was like, the baby had to get that on him, and it's like
it's fine.
This anti-proton river doesn't hurt anybody. Except Mr. Terrific said if we go in there, we're dead. So I don't know. Oh, and then there's a black hole in there.
Oh yeah, that was a nice touch. That was a very weird touch, but
a black hole
in the middle of a
pocket dimension.
Yeah.
And it's if you're 10 feet away from it, you're fine. But if you get 10 feet close to it, it'll suck you. It's very situational, black hole. It's as long as you're 100 yards from it, it won't kill you.
But as soon as you step 2 feet closer,
Yeah, you're gonna get sucked in, bro. It's like that's not how black holes work. No.
And also absorb the entire
dimension.
Yeah.
Within like a minute, probably.
Probably.
It probably sucked the whole dimension back into it, and like, I actually looked this up because I was curious. Because you know when at the end when they open the dimension and it comes into our world and it's splitting the planet in half and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, how long would the Earth last if there was a black hole, like on Earth? Like, how long would our planet
take for it to like absorb the whole
for
thing?
us to just get sucked into this black hole?
Oh man, I would imagine fairly quick.
Yeah, 40 seconds before it reaches the Earth's core.
Really?
40 seconds.
And it's gone.
And it'll start sucking the Earth's core away.
Jeez.
And as soon as the Earth's core gets sucked away, our electromagnetic field is gone, and the sun will just cook us.
We're just done. 40
seconds. I think that thing was open a little longer than 40 seconds.
It's open a long time.
Yeah, a whole fight scene.
a whole 20 minutes.
Though. Yeah, a whole 20-minute fight scene with like Superman fighting the engineer and the Ultraman.
Yeah, that was
a choice. It's like, man, you see, the more when you tear into this movie, it's just like, oh man,
there's so many little things that add up.
It's like, you didn't have to rush this movie in like production. You could have like written a second script, or like asked like maybe a scientist or physicist or somebody like, how does cloning work? How do black holes work? How fast can Superman actually move in our atmosphere? And how do we see him on camera if he's moving this fast? Oh wait, we can't. Oh man, I probably should rewrite this whole scene with this 1A thing.
So overall, for the movie, like, who do you think was, like, if we go back to the acting side of things, who do you think was the best actor, and who do you think was your least favorite actress or actor in the entire movie? If you were like gonna pick and be like, all right, I don't think this was casted very well with this person or whatever, but or who do you think was casted really well?
I think Lex Luthor was cast really well. I think his plan was very convoluted and unnecessary, and he could have just done the whole thing with evil Superman dressed up. But I think the casting was really great and the acting was really great. Other than that, I really love Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, he was really good.
He stole the whole show away from Superman. He was so, like, he had kind of like a dry sense of humor. Like, Lois Lane gets on the plane and she's like telling him all the problems, and he's like, I don't really care about human emotion.
Yeah,
and he just has some really funny throwaway lines, like, "Oh yeah, I put nanites in all my friends,"
like just like randomly thrown in
and
there.
Guy Gardner and like the Hawk Lady. You're like, what?
Yeah, it is super fun. He's a very fun character. I think he was definitely one of my favorites, and his fight scene was honestly probably the best fight scene in the entire movie.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to believe. Like, he fought on the beach against these other characters with these little robots, but he was also like doing flips and all sorts of cool stuff too. I mean, he was just a really cool fight scene. I just love the whole scene. I thought it was awesome.
You can do fight scenes, James Gunn.
You can.
When you want to.
When you want to. You can also drop people from cliffs and kill them, or from the
sky.
Hawk Girl. Yeah, drop from the sky and let them die.
Yeah, that was my least favorite.
Like, scene?
She wasn't a character.
Or like the actress.
She didn't have to be in the movie. It would have been fine.
Yeah.
She didn't really provide anything for the plot besides killing a guy she probably shouldn't have killed.
Yeah. I kind of wish there was more of like
extended battle scene on the in the country, like in the war, a whole war. They stopped a whole war and we only saw 30 seconds?
It was so short.
30 seconds of it? I think we saw all of it in the trailer.
Yeah, it was not a lot.
And yet we have extra money to spend on these monkeys.
I know.
Like, spend the extra money on the fight scene.
Yeah, drop the monkeys.
Drop the monkeys.
Yeah, we don't need the monkeys.
We don't need the monkeys. We don't need mind control monkeys.
What do you think of Metamorpho, or the guy who could transform things?
I always thought he was a very cool character in the comics. I don't really know his whole backstory. I thought he acted really well. he was believable. Like when that guy died, like he actually was like, okay, whatever it costs, I'm getting you out of here, Superman. Like this is messed up.
Yeah.
Like I believe like that's what broke him. Like that's a believable scene for me.
Yeah.
Like he sold that like, oh, like he actually, you know, like he actually reacted like a normal person.
He had emotion.
Like someone died in front of you and he actually traumatized him. You know, like what would happen in real life?
I know. Well, and he's a very likable character too, because you know, like the whole time he's just trying to
get his son. Kinda,
exactly. Yeah, like he's trying to get his son, but he doesn't want to hurt anybody. He doesn't want to do like anything bad. He's just like feels like he's stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's relatable to a lot of people, actually. Just like being stuck, you know. I think that's a really cool. I don't know. That was like real emotion in the movie. I thought.
Yeah,
like,
and I didn't know who the actor was, and I saw the picture of him, and I was like, oh, this guy! I love this guy.
Oh, yeah,
He's
it
that
looks like
funny
Kerrigan.
looking like bald guy. Yeah, he's done so many like crazy things. He's done a lot of crazy stuff. Like he always acts really well.
Hey, he was in Death of a Unicorn.
I didn't see that.
I've not seen it either, but I heard it's very funny.
Yeah. He's always plays like he usually plays like a psychotic character because he's like kind of an interesting looking guy.
Really?
But yeah, he usually plays like a psychotic character. It's nice to see him as I didn't know who he was. The makeup kind of hit him, but he did really good as memoir. I like that. That's a nice story.
Yeah, I wish that would have been another one where they could have easily brought in some backstory, or like a clip of him getting like kidnapped with his son being taken away, or something, just to make it like build up a little bit more anger, or like create this kind of more like more dynamic in the story where you're like, man, I just despise Lex Luthor for taking away this alien son and like putting him in prison. Like you see it, but you're like,
or his backstory because he's not an alien.
Yeah, maybe that's the case. I don't know, just something.
He's not. I think his powers are like he's a curse. I think he got cursed or something.
Oh really?
In the comics,
so he's not. Well, his kid looks weird though.
Well, I mean, when your dad looks like that, you're gonna have a strange looking kid.
Wait, you're telling me? So he's not an alien?
No, I'm pretty sure he got cursed.
I gotta look this up because I feel like
he got his powers from a curse.
Or I gotta look it up. I'm gonna look that up.
Morpho.
How he became. Let's just see what happens. AI will tell us. Oh man. It says Rex Mason is his original name.
Yeah.
Became who he is after being exposed to radioactive meteorite.
I guess he wasn't cursed. The Egyptian tome.
Industrialist Simon Stagg. Yeah, so he was
kind of cursed by the Egyptian tome / meteorite.
Yeah, I was right. I thought I was right.
Yeah,
so he was looking at this. He was actually.
Yeah, he was a human. He was like
looking
for a thing and got zapped.
He was actually a soldier or like a treasure hunter kind of thing. So. Pretty cool, but like that would have been a sweet story, like having more of that involved instead of just randomly having this character thrown into the mix of everything with not a whole lot of dynamic. Just like you knew he was sad about his kid and like all these different things, and I don't know, it worked out okay, but it definitely could have been better for sure. You know, cut the monkeys, add more backstory. I think that's the moral.
More fights, more backstory, less monkeys, more like time in scenes. Between characters having like genuine conversations, not just like strangely scripted conversations.
It's true.
I don't know. There's so many things that could have been that weren't. But hey, this is the beginning of the DC multiverse for James Gunn, so I guess we'll see where he goes.
Last fight. So with the last fight scene.
Oh yeah.
You know, you have
Superman fighting the engineer and the Ultraman.
So what was your thoughts on that? What did you think about the fight? Did you think it was creative? I don't know. Like, what did you think when you watched it? Were you in it? Like, were you dedicated to watching it and like staying with it? Or was it one of those things where it's a fight scene and it was more like, it's okay. Like, it's cool, but whatever, you know? Like, it wasn't...
It wasn't anything crazy special for me. It had the engineer's a problem for me.
Yeah,
She shouldn't be able to move fast enough to keep up with these two superhumans.
It's true.
She should have been knocked out like seconds into the fight. Superman, when he was like using her as a bat to knock the other guy around, that should have knocked her out or something. You know, and then like her like going inside his lungs to kill him. I was like,
what the heck?
Why did he sit there and not move until that goo got to him? Like, just blow it away.
Oh man!
Just fly up to her and flick her in the forehead and send her to the moon.
And she was like, it truly was like a liquid. Like she's
and it was just
almost
like,
a liquid.
Oh, get him! And it's like slithering towards him. He's just sitting there like, I can't move because the script told me I can't move, but I can move faster than the speed of light, but the script says I can't right now.
Ugh. Well, actually, that's a good point too. When it was on top of him and he was flying, just fly faster than her hanging on.
The friction would
like there's no way the speed of light that she'd be able to hold on. There's nothing that can hold on.
It would kill her. Yeah,
I know.
Like
no
the
way.
air particles. Like I literally wrote down, if Superman went between Mach 10 and Mach 100, there would be city-leveling shockwaves, a sonic boom that would shatter windows for hundreds of kilometers, and basically a continuous nuclear airburst behind it. That's not even going anywhere near light speed.
So maybe that shows his self-control, because instead of blasting into space at the speed of like light and creating all of this trauma and explosions that could kill like who knows how many people, he was like trying.
Yeah, but once he got far enough above the city, he probably could have gone supersonic and got her off. Yeah. And then like re-entering the atmosphere, probably should have, burned them off.
You would think.
There wasn't any like, you know how in like most movies when people are re-entering the atmosphere, they're like catching on fire and stuff. Yeah. There wasn't any of that.
Yeah. Well, what is she made out of? Like the nanobite things, but like what are those exactly? Like, do you know like what those are?
You would think they wouldn't be very sturdy.
Well, well, you think about like in like for example Marvel, right?
Yeah.
In Marvel, the nano things are made out of that like invincible metal.
Oh,
right?
Like vibranium.
Vibranium, exactly. So the question is, what is that stuff made out of?
No idea.
That's what I'm curious, because if it is that stuff, I mean, I guess that makes more sense why she didn't just like burn up. But either way, when you get into space, he could have easily taken him out too, because she can't fly. You get into space.
No, she can fly. She has a jetpack.
Oh yeah, she can. But I'm like, when she gets into space though, like, I would just take them into space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Ultraman would be fine, or not Ultraman, but
he would be fine.
But he would be fine. But she would have. I don't think she would have been able to make it.
I doubt it. I don't know.
Like I don't know.
I don't know. It was an interesting scenario where Superman was drastically underpowered, and yeah, it literally should have been like her trying to see where they're at while they're moving so fast around her. She has no idea where they are. That's literally what it should have been. Like they should have been hitting each other so hard that the windows were bursting around them. Like just thinking like the coolest fight you've ever seen. Then like think of like these are two gods doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy how
crazy it was.
Uncrazy it was.
Yeah,
how little damage they did.
I do like the fact like. Because at the very end, I mean, he was pulled into the black hole. I mean, right? Like that's ultimately what ended up happening. Is that the crevice was there? It was splitting the earth, like you were talking about, working its way down, and then he gets yanked into it. And I
gets thrown into it.
Well, yeah, thrown into it.
How do we feel about that?
I don't know. And also,
is he dead?
We don't know. That's the thing that I don't.
That's another thing. Did Superman just kill himself? Did he? Did he just kill a clone of himself?
A version of himself.
Did he? How does he feel about killing someone? Did we even think about it? No, we just made a joke like, "Hey, why are you sitting around? We got a world to save." Like, bro, I just killed myself. Maybe, probably.
Maybe, or maybe in another movie.
He got yeeted into Earth too.
He could come back. I don't know. I mean, he's got all these connections to different dimensions, I mean, maybe.
I mean, there's been so many movies made about clones of yourself that they take it really seriously, and it's like thought-provoking. It's crazy that we just introduced that at the last
We're like
30 minutes. Like, oh, he's a clone of you. It's like,
dude.
Yeah, maybe we should think about that. Like, what does that mean for?
Maybe that should be added in.
Maybe that should
sooner.
be a whole nother movie.
Yeah.
Like, this is a serious thing. Like, what do you, like, how does that make you feel as a person when you're cloned? Is that, I don't know.
Well, by the way, the engineer is made out of nanotechnology, like we were talking about, and her blood was replaced with 9 pints of liquid machinery, or nanites.
So what happens when they are gone?
So the other
how
question,
do they replicate?
What about her organs and stuff? If there's no blood, like, is she not organs? I mean, it's her blood that was changed. So, like, what's that mean for the rest of her body?
We don't know. They don't explain her powers at all. She just can do whatever she wants with nanites, and she has infinite number of nanites. And somehow, we don't know. Crazy, just interesting, crazy, super powered being.
It's true.
Who? Yeah, I don't know.
It's wild. I thought the fight scene was okay. I don't know. I wasn't that.
Like, I could think of like some really cool super moments that didn't like occur.
Yeah.
Like if they're like both blasting heat vision at each other, like at full intensity, cool. And it was like, you know, like colliding in like a Kamehameha wave thing, and then it just exploded, and they both got needed.
That would
I mean, there's so many crazy cool things you can do with two Supermen fighting each other,
and it ended up being a really fast, like overall a pretty fast fight. Honestly, like it didn't take a whole lot of time for Superman to, you know, kick his clone's butt. Honestly.
Well, once he like whistled for his dog, why didn't he do that at the beginning of the fight?
I don't know. Or destroy the robots from the beginning, like. I don't know.
They're just flying around, and they serve
even,
some purpose.
I know. Even if you didn't know what they did, just the idea that they're there, you know they're Lex Luthors. Get rid of them, because you know they're causing harm to somebody. Even if it's not you, immediately, like you know they're bad. So why leave them there? You know? I don't know.
Like, hey, that's a weird thing. Zap.
But there's a lot of weird things in it. But overall, I don't know. Let's say on a scale of 1 to 10.
Fight scenes, scale to 1 to 10.
Or let's say the movie. What about we just do? What about the movie? So as a movie, as a whole, all right, 1 to 10. You know, 10 being the greatest of all time.
Oh boy.
Where would you put this?
The greatest of all time, like the 10 Commandments or something.
Or even what if we put or let's say out of superhero movies. DC and Marvel, we'll just put it in that category. Where would you rank them amongst?
Amongst this one, amongst the rest?
Amongst the rest, yeah.
I could probably give this one a 5, maybe.
Right in the middle?
Maybe. Well, among the Superman movies, I like this one better than a different one. But I liked all of Christopher Reeve's ones. And wait, what about Henry Cavill's Superman movies?
I actually did watch some of those. I thought those were pretty good, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say this is still like a 5 out of 10 for me.
Like overall.
Yeah, overall.
Yeah. I thought it was okay. I think I would put it about like a 4, maybe. Like a 4 out of 10, maybe. It was watchable, but to me it was not one that I would want to go back and watch.
I was watching it with my wife for the first time, and she fell asleep in the first 10 minutes.
That tells you something. It's a very okay movie. I think that was a better way of putting it. Is it worth watching one time? Probably, just to say you watched it. I don't think it's gonna
change your life.
Yeah, definitely not a life changer.
All right, let's like think about it from like a. Did it say what it wanted? What it was trying to say? Did it say like the 3 things I think this movie says? I think it does say them. So the 3 things I think this movie says is 1, dog is cute. I think it says that.
Yeah.
2, war is bad. I think it says that. And 3, oh yes, kindness is punk rock. It went out of its way to say that, like literally, like verbatim, like kindness is punk rock.
Where was that at? When did they say that?
Superman said that like kindness is the new punk rock.
Oh,
That was like
okay.
the whole like
Yeah.
kind of like mini theme, I guess.
Kind of in the story. Yeah.
So do you think it delivered on those three
Concepts. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it. Yeah, it was. I'd say it probably did. I mean, there was the good clips of the dog.
Uh-huh.
You know, which was nice.
War was bad.
Yeah, and it did portray war as being a bad thing, even though there was a lot of fighting, but still, overall.
Yeah.
I also thought it pointed out a good thing with like corrupt governments and how, like, it brought up like Lex Luthor's communicating with, Bravia and like all those like. There's a lot of realities in those things, because we know the government, corruption, things of that nature. Those are all real life things that they portrayed here nicely too. Where it was like, even though, and it also didn't show what the publicity really thought of Lex Luthor. You notice that?
But not till the end. Like
No.
they liked him until she wrote that article.
Yeah, but they still never like.
And then off to jail he went.
Yeah, but they still never like even early on though. It wasn't like he was like
a superstar,
like well loved or anything.
Yeah, it didn't portray him like going to big fancy parties.
Yeah, well, like
he got like the one talk show where he said, "Oh, I'm scared of Superman," and then he got the other talk show where he like revealed the fascist message that Superman's parents sent, and then he got the meeting with the Pentagon. But yeah, that's about all.
But it didn't like show any like I would have liked to see, him like walking out, talking to someone on the phone or something, and as he's leaving there's like fans holding signs or something along those lines, kind of like a because he's kind of like the Elon Musk in the movie, or like maybe that kind of level of there's like fans, but there's also people that don't like him, kind of thing. Maybe some more emotion or something.
You see, with the crazy technology he has access to, he could be the most liked person on the planet. Like if he offered that nanobot transfusion for like military soldiers, like people who like lost limbs and stuff.
I don't know.
Or like if someone had cancer, he could just I'll just replace your blood with these nanites. he could nanotechnology. He could cure cancer. He could replace all the paraplegic's limbs.
Yeah.
Like with this nanite technology, he could literally be the most richest, most famous, most beloved person on the planet just with the nanite technology.
Yeah, not including everything else.
not including the fact that he can mind control people if he wanted to, where he could just like mass manipulate the whole planet to love him.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, thanks for watching this this review of Superman.
Overall, it was an okay movie.
I like the actors.
Yeah, watch it. Watch it once. Watch it twice. Just don't get lice.
Leave a comment if you're on YouTube. If you're not, I don't know how podcasts work, if you can leave comments on them or not. But until next, what movie do you think we'll go with next time?
Well, maybe we could do another superhero movie, but it might be nice to watch something different.
Have you heard about the new Frankenstein movie?
No.
Do you like Frankenstein?
Sure.
We'll try Frankenstein.
All right. Stay classy.
Adios.